This is my tutorial for the chapter 2.4 fraction practice quiz. We're going to have the quiz tomorrow. Please let me know any questions via email so I can address them tomorrow about this. So for problem number 1 and number 2, if you have a number outside parentheses, that's multiplication. So this is negative 4/9 times negative 7/9. When multiplying or dividing negative and positive fractions, you need to remember that if the fractions have the same sign, the product or quotient is positive. So number 1, we have the same sign here. We know we're going to get a positive result out of it. The answer is going to be positive. And when you multiply fractions, you multiply denominator times denominator and numerator times numerator. You end up with negative 4 times negative 7 over positive 9 times positive 9. You get 28 over 81. It's positive because it's the same signs of the two factors that we were multiplying together. And that becomes our answer, 28 over 81. Number 2, we have two different signs here. I know that my answer is going to be negative because if the fractions have different signs, the product or quotient is negative. We end up with 15 times 3 in the denominator and 8 times negative 2 in the numerator. Or we have negative 16 over 45 as our answer. For number 3, instead of dividing fractions, we say that you don't divide fractions, you multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to change our, keep the first fraction, change our division to multiplication, and flip that second fraction. So it becomes, instead of negative 6/5, it becomes negative 5/6. Now we can multiply straight across. You get negative 45 over 60, and then you can reduce that by dividing both the top and the bottom by 5, and then divide both the top and the bottom by 3 to get negative 3/4. If you wanted to go about it a different route of cross simplifying, from the very beginning we had negative 9/10 times negative 5/6. We can cross simplify by saying 9 and 6 are both divisible by 3. So I can divide 9 by 3, I get 3, and 6 by 3, I get 2. Both 10 and 5 are divisible by 5, so I end up with 10 divided by 5 is 2, and negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. This gives us an equivalent expression, which would be 3 halves times negative 1/2. And when I multiply across from here, I get negative 3/4. Notice how we get the same answer, but going about it in different ways. Number 4, we have negative 4/11 divided by 2/7, so I'm going to change that to multiplied by 7/2. So I'm going to keep, change, flip, and I end up with negative 28 over 22. Divide both the top and the bottom by 2, I get negative 14 over 11. If I wanted to do it using cross simplifying, I could set that up, and I know that both negative 4 and 2 are divisible by 2. I get negative 2 and 1. So negative 2 times 7 gives me negative 2 times 7 gives me negative 14, and 11 times 1 gives me 11. So I would end up with the same answer. Please let me know if you have any questions, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others. Have a great day.